Hello everyone. So this video is about porphyrias, few mnemonics associated with porphyrias. So it will help you easily memorize porphyrias, right? So first of all, we'll see about classification of porphyrias. You can classify them as acute type and cutaneous type. Yes, acute type and cutaneous type. So acute type is, how do you remember this? HIV. Yes, HIV for acute type. H for hereditary coproporphyria. H for hereditary coproporphyria. And I for acute intermittent porphyria. Okay, I for intermittent. So acute intermittent porphyria. And V for variegate porphyria. Yes, V for variegate porphyria. Also in this category you will include ALA dehydratase deficiency porphyria, right? And cutaneous type, cutaneous means skin. Yes, so cutaneous type, cute, whom do you call cute? Those who turned red. Yes, so red is nothing but erythro. So all erythropoietic porphyrias or cutaneous porphyrias, what are they? Congenital erythropoietic porphyria. Yes, congenital erythropoietic porphyria, and also erythropoietic protoporphyria. Yes, erythropoietic protoporphyria. And what is for cute? Cutanea tarda. Yes, cutanea tarda. Porphyria cutanea tarda. Right? So these two are cutaneous porphyrias. So porphyria cutanea tarda and erythropoietic porphyrias, which are congenital erythropoietic porphyria and erythropoietic protoporphyria. So these are the different porphyrias, right? Now let's learn about the different enzymes which are defective in each of the porphyrias. Yes, acute intermittent porphyria is, I hope everyone is familiar with that. Yes, acute intermittent porphyria, because we commonly learn this. So PBG deaminase. Yes, acute intermittent porphyria is PBG deaminase deficiency. Next, hereditary coproporphyria. So if coproporphyria has to has to be established, what will happen? Coproporphyrinogen has to be accumulated. So the enzyme which oxidizes the coproporphyrinogen must be defective. Yes, so the defective is defective enzyme is CpG oxidase or coproporphyrinogen oxidase, because as the name says, it's hereditary coproporphyria, right? And next is variegate porphyria. So how do you remember this? Variegate means various. So various porphyrins are accumulated. So what are the various porphyrinogens? Uroporphyrinogen, coproporphyrinogen and protoporphyrinogen. So the final enzyme which oxidizes protoporphyrinogen has to be defective. Only then all the various porphyrias will be accumulated. So what is that enzyme? PPG oxidase. Yes, PPG oxidase. So variegate porphyria is due to defective PPG, protoporphyrinogen oxidase, right? Next is congenital erythropoietic porphyria. Congenital erythropoietic porphyria. C is the third letter. C is the third letter. So UPG, uroporphyrinogen 3 synthase is defective. Yes, uroporphyrinogen 3 synthase is defective. Next is PCT, which is porphyria cutanea tarda. PCT is a part of nephron. So kidney needs to remove carbon dioxide. Yes. So what is the enzyme which removes carbon dioxide? It's decarboxylase. Okay. So UPG decarboxylase is the deficiency in porphyria cutanea tarda. The last one is erythropoietic protoporphyria. Yes, if protoporphyrin has to accumulate, this means that protoporphyrin is accumulated. Yes, if protoporphyrin has to accumulate in circulation, the one that converts protoporphyrin to heme is defective. So we all know how heme is formed. Heme is formed from protoporphyrin along with iron. Is it not? Iron, which is nothing but Fe. So what's the enzyme that converts protoporphyrin, that adds protoporphyrin with iron to form heme? It is ferrochelatase. Yes, it's ferrochelatase. So ferrochelatase is defective in case of erythropoietic protoporphyria. Yes. So let's look again. Acute intermittent porphyria is due to deficiency of porphobilinogen deaminase. Next is hereditary coproporphyria. If coproporphyrinogen has to accumulate, the enzyme that oxidizes CpG is defective. So the defective enzyme is CpG oxidase. Next is variegate porphyria. Various forms of porphyrinogens are accumulated in circulation, which means uroporphyrinogens, coproporphyrinogen, protoporphyrinogens are accumulated. So the enzyme which oxidizes protoporphyrinogen finally has to be defective here, which is nothing but protoporphyrinogen oxidase. The next porphyria is congenital erythropoietic porphyria. So C is the third letter, so 3. So uroporphyrinogen 3 synthase is defective in case of congenital erythropoietic porphyria. Next is porphyria cutanea tarda. It is PCT, is a part of nephron. The kidneys eliminate carbon dioxide. So the enzyme is decarboxylase. UPG decarboxylase is defective in PCT, right? And erythropoietic protoporphyria, if protoporphyrins have to be accumulated, then the enzyme that adds iron Fe to protoporphyrin to form heme is defective. So the enzyme defective here is ferrochelatase, right? So ferrochelatase deficiency causes erythropoietic protoporphyria. So hope this was useful. So learn porphyrias with ease now, right?